What's going on, y'all? She got 5100 CJ, aka the Pookie Hybrid, and I'm back at you with another video. We're gonna call this one, man, Tales of the Pookie Hybrid. I don't know, I'll think of a better name, or maybe I'll go with that. I kind of like it. So I want to tell you the story of the first time I got shot at. And it was not in Memphis, believe it or not. Now, I have been shot at in Memphis after this, but my first time being shot at wasn't even in my home state and city, right? So let's break this down, right? I was living in Memphis, right? 9th grade year in a nice neighborhood too. Well, a nice school, I'll just say that. The neighborhood was decent, but the school was worth talking about. So I went to this school, and me being me from the hood, interested in gangs, interested in just anything that wasn't good for me, right? I linked up with the people that was just on that shit, right? So we get cool, you know, I'm gonna give them names. So we're gonna call one dude, Brian. So Brian was my right hand, but he was older, and I learned a lot from him, right? Brian was Crip. You know what I'm saying? Brian was like, had them hands, had the females, and he was smart as a motherfucker too. Like, he was getting all A's, right? And it was a couple of other guys that were kind of adjacent. And I had met somebody that's a longtime friend of mine now to this day at that same school. So one day we decided that we was gonna skip, right? This was my first time skipping, right? Well, skipping school. I skipped class before, but this was my first time skipping school. So, you know, we planned it out. So, you know, the idea was we weren't gonna catch the bus. So, you know, I just walked to the bus stop, went around the corner, waited till my mama left the house, because I know which way she go, because, you know, sometimes I had stayed home, or, you know, I just know my mama routine. Man, mom dudes went to work. I hit the back way, got a ride, and we was cool with this white guy. We'll call him Greg, right? So we got Brian and Greg. So Greg was our ride. So we needed to go get some gas, right? You know, to smoke, right? So we go cop the gas, whatever. And we go back to the crib. So this really, like, I was still new to smoking. So we was gassing up. Nigga. When I say I was zooted, I mean zooted, bro. Like, stare at the TV for 20 minutes while it's off high, right? So, make a long story short, man, we go get something to eat. We got the munchies, you dig what I'm saying? So, bro had this car. I won't say what the car was, because I don't want to link people to this, bro. But I'll just say the car this white boy had, bro, was so fucking fast, right? So he liked to flex in that joint, right? So anyway, we go to McDonald's. You know, I get my usual at the time, you know what I'm saying? Hot and spicy, you know what I'm saying? Add cheese, large fry, high C, no ice. You dig what I'm saying? You know, breakfast of champions, you dig what I'm saying? So I'm in the back seat, ration, because I'm the youngest, so I'm in the back. You feel me? The driver is the car, that's his car. Big homie Brian, he in the front, I'm in the back. That's just how it go when you were young, you know? I make my cousins and shit get in the back seat now. It's just a rite of passage, right? So, bruh, he been in the corner down this main street, Germantown, right? Flexing, like, hitting that bitch. All of a sudden, whoop, whoop. Is this nigga speeding? That's what I'm thinking, like, bro. So they like, bro, Brian in the front, like, bro, run, bro. Get away from him. He was like, bro, I can't do this shit, bro. Hell nah, bro. He's right there. I gotta pull over. So he pull over. In this part of town, like, they don't play, fool. Like, your ass gonna go to jail, or like, this just part of town don't play it. For people that know in my city, Bartlett, y'all know what's going on. Them black and whites is not playing out there. So they pull us off, whoop, you know, give us the whole rundown. Who are we? Well, you know, we skipping school. All right. So keep in mind, bro don't even got no shoes on, fool. Like, the driver has no shoes on. We was kicking. We was at my crib, you know, when we was skipping. So his shoes at my crib, bro. He in that hoe with no shoes on. So the police, I don't really remember what happened to Greg, the white boy that was driving. But I know I got escorted back to school in the police car with Brian. So we get back to the school, whatever. So I'm already only thing I'm thinking about, bro, is what my mama finna say. I don't care about the suspension. I don't even care about that shit. Like, I'm just doing me and that joint anyway. I'm really was just going to school to just try to fuck some, make a little money. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I was really worried about. Just dumb, right? So mom dudes come up to the school, bro. Now, I lied back then. I can talk about it now. But mom dudes ran up on me, bro, and pushed me against that brick wall and choked the shit out of me. Cause she was furious, rightfully so. And when I got called to the back to, you know, deal with all this stuff, they asked me, did she choke me? I said no. You know what I'm saying? I was out of line. I was wrong. Mondu's hot. I ain't gonna throw Mondu's under the bridge. I just ain't that type of guy. You feel what I'm saying? So I took the lick, you know what I'm saying? She got her shit off. So we in there John talking and they, you know, asking me questions and, you know, what was I doing? You know, I'm really ducking, dodging. I ain't answering questions straight. So they basically made the move to expel me. So Mondu's even hotter. So we get back to the crib. I don't even remember that ride, but I remember when we get back to the crib, she saw my nigga's shoes in the house. She like, what the fuck is really going on? I was like, man, I ain't even know bro left his shoes. You know, it's crazy. She asking me who was I with, and I'm not saying like who I was with, bro. And she ended up figuring it out, but like that was like her last straw. So what ended up happening was I ended up moving to my auntie and them house until my dad could come down from Nebraska, where he was living, to come get me. Right? So I stayed over there for about a couple weeks and my daddy came and got me, right? So we drive back up to Nebraska, long ass drive, like 12 fucking hours. And, you know, I'm there. So at the time, I'm in the county. I think it's called Douglas County at this time. And I'm the only black, me and my dad are the only black people there that I knew of, right? So I'm just really like, man, I gotta get into something. You know, I'm that type, I gotta do something, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I find out who's who, met this cool little Spanish joint, got cool with Hug, you know, a couple cool white dudes around, whatever. So I say after about 2 months of being down there, everybody was telling me about this guy, let's call him Rodney. Mexican dude, right? That got everybody shook, like he just the troublemaker, he got the hands. And me, I'm like, I'm from Memphis, bro. You ain't finna tell me nothing. You dig what I'm saying? So the dude don't really live in that county. He live in a nearby county. I can't remember the name of it. And he come through that junk. So I'm over there. So I'm like, shit, what's up with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm woot the woot. I'm this. I'm affiliated with that. Woot the woot. I'm popping it, right? So he like, what you mean, bro? I said, let's just go and get him up until we got the better hands or whatever. He was like, shit, I'm cool as whatever. So we get up. I got the best of him. I put the hands on, bro, right? But I kind of got respect for him because he ain't know me. I ain't know him. But shit, he was like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So I respected it. So we kind of got cool. So what ended up happening was we was over there chilling in the baseball field, right? So I'm chilling, smoking me a little Black and Mild and shit, young and dumb as hell, bro. Just dumb. They were kicking on the door. I had no idea what this door was to. I didn't even really pay no attention. Next thing I know, the door flew open. Everybody runs in there, grabs snacks, grabs all this shit out of there, and the fucking alarm is going crazy. But I'm like, whatever, you know. And they asked me, do I want a Snicker? I was like, hell yeah. I said, throw me a Gatorade too, because I'm seeing everybody come out with it. So that threw me one. So shit, I went to the crib. So about an hour after being to the crib, police come knocking at the door. And my dad was like, what the fuck going on? He was like, you know, we need your son to come to the station. He said, you can bring him up there, but we need him to come to the station. So my dad asked me, what happened? I'm like, man, shit, I don't know, bro. I don't even, so you ain't see nobody do nothing. Of course, I saw everybody do everything. And I was like, Pops, I don't even know. Like, I'm sticking to the code, you feel me? But I tell you something I learned. That code was a little different in Nebraska. And that's where I'm gonna end this story. I know y'all was looking forward to me talking about being actually shot at, but I'll talk about it in part 2. But I need y'all to give me 50 likes, bro. I be working for my shit, bro. I give y'all great content, well produced, well put together. Give me 50 likes and about 10, 15 comments, bro. You know, 300-400 views. You know, I'm working on it. Small channel. But, you know, let me get that, and I'll give y'all part 2, man. So, anyway, this your guy 5100 CJ, a.k.a. the Pookie Hybrid. I'm going to catch you with the next one. You did.